Hello everyone. Did you get hit with my patented complete lie from last stream? Oh man, I say, oh, I'm gonna stream later today, and it just ends up not happening. I mean, I actually just got busy. Like I wasn't planning. I was planning on actually streaming, but just things just kept on showing up and showing up. I'm like, oh, I can't. It took 2 days. But today we'll be doing some other stuff. The other animation project, it's basically like I need to work on, learn how to actually do scenery, and then small work like that. Small work like mouth syncing, get my friends to voice, actually ask my friends to get the voice for that, to finish that. So we work on a different thing, okay? I guess we'll start working. I'll start pulling up some music. Today's music is probably gonna. Oh, I should probably fix that out of the out of the description. But today's music's gonna come from something that they dropped today. Actually, the Dokkan's 10th anniversary's music, and I mean I think the music's really good. I'm like, ooh. Okay, let me actually check. Yeah, no, that's fine. This is probably my favorite song of it. So like, I didn't really do much for it yet, for this yet. So let me. I also put some thought in. I'm like, oh, I don't really want me to use this pose for now, because it's like, oh, I was thinking in time span of like, when does this animation take place? I'm like, wait, he shouldn't know how to pose like this yet. So I thought about that like later. I was like, oh, okay, time to. I'll go and change it on stream, you know. So yeah, how's everyone doing today? I'm doing okay. I didn't really do much today. I don't think actually. Yeah, no, I didn't actually do much today. It was mostly just doing the school work, and then trying to figure out when's a good time to actually do this. So it's like, what is it a yap about? I don't really want to. Like, do I really just start yapping about everything I already know? It's like, oh yeah, I guess speaking of like the music, Dokkan's 10th anniversary is Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta, tag card Fusion Super Vegito, and then a transforming Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Oh man, they really packed it. Though now that we've actually seen the actual card animations and all that, now I'm like, that they should have actually, as much as it was like hype as hell that they actually okay. Yeah, effectively, he's gonna copy, like, this posing. This is, like, a typical boxing pose, because, like, what? At this point in time, I don't know how to really fight. Like, I know general ideas on how to fight. But I don't actually know proper, like, posture and all that. So I'm just copying what I think is a good thing. While the other guy, he's been in street fights. But not really. So, I think, okay, where's the... Yeah, I have action figures on my desk. I should, pose them up, actually. So I get an idea on how like, things look. But yeah, some people have pulled out, like, done, like, showcases of it, of like the new cars. Oh baby, oh man, when the devs said, oh, we gave Vegito a turn limit because of game balance, oh my god, they were not kidding. Bro counters harder than his actual like super attacks, and he can't even do a regular one. He only can do the upgraded, the ultra super attack. I'm like, that's crazy. Oh, Whoops. Yeah, I'm just like getting a figure to actually get me like an idea on how it's supposed to actually look. But yeah, this is probably my favorite song that's shown up. It's a little sad for me. It's like, oh man, they don't have any like absolutely like hype music to show up that showed up this year for at least for part one. Because what my favorite song from Dokkan is still Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's from the 7th anniversary, and I'm like, that song is so hype to me. Yeah, okay, though there are like small things like, ah man. Initially I was like, that's unfortunate with the whole it's a tag Goku and Vegeta. It's like, we're never getting a standalone fusion LR fusion card, are we? It's never gonna happen. They just won't do it for some reason. They just made one for Gotenks, but they won't make one for Gogeta and Vegito. Oh wait, no, this is a little too forward. It's more like that. Okay, whoops. Okay, again, I'll position the elbows a little differently. Like this. And I took out the face bones, so it doesn't mess up when I'm doing, like, face animations later on. But I'm not gonna actually, like... What was I gonna say? I'm not gonna animate those right now. Right now is, like, body. So it's more like... Okay. I think I messed up the bone here, but maybe not. There's something I messed up around here. Because I'm like, that's not supposed to be like that, right? It's also not supposed to be this up. I'll copy. Oops. There we go. Okay, what are these bones for? Oh, Oh, that was for something, a whole different thing, and I was like, oh, you know what? I think I could work with this actually. I don't want my phone just ring. Okay, let me think about how am I gonna do this. Okay, copy, paste. Okay, take out IKs, copy this, next frame, do that. Yeah. There we go. Oh. Wait, I messed up the posing again. There's always just like, oh, when I'm having to fix stuff, it's always like, oh, I made a mistake again. I guess if I just leave it like this. Okay, where's the camera again? So from here, grab this, move this. Oh. Has that already been? It's been 10 minutes already. Yeah, it's actually kind of wild. Like, I'm just doing this, I'm like, oh, wow. I did not even recognize it moving that fast. Oh. Wait, let me just, seems the restream's doing something. I am streaming. Oh, yeah, I just need to refresh it. Give it a click refresh. So what's the deal here? What's doing this? Is it the IKs? Oh, yeah, it is. Okay, let me just, oh, just delete those. What? Okay, I don't even know why it's doing that, but it's probably fine. Actually, oh, I see what's up. It's because this was different. And that's how I imagined it. With I did do a bit of storyboarding to like fill this up a bit. I have a good bit, but it's like just like how anime does like filler. I will do it in filler because this is with what I've illustrated. It's a quick fight. It's pretty fast, so I gotta like add some filler in. So yeah, what am I gonna yap about? Just a slight pan out, and I think something, add a little spice to it. Oh, I gotta fix that. Whoops. something like this. So let me just whoop, grab, insert, next frame, fix that. You know, you always gotta do a bit of like camera tricks so you can always just like hide how stuff looks, which is something you do not need to be taught how to do. You just kind of figure that one out on your own pretty easily. But you can also just, because of the surface on these things, you don't see the shadows on this either. I can just kind of cheat and just have them hover a bit above. Though I try not doing that, you know? Okay, let me try thinking. How do I... Because my immediate thought was like, okay, we're gonna start with a lunge. Yeah, you know, I always have a lot of problems, like, trying to do certain things on stream when I'm not confident. I'm like, oh, what... This is gonna be bad content, you know? Okay, this one, now we can... Now we add the IKs back. Because I'm gonna actually, like... I'm gonna have to do a side profile on this one. Because now he starts moving. Oh, zoom in. Fix the camera. Oh, wait, there we go. And then also VFX and all that shows up later on too. Yeah, something like that. Actually, what if I take that out, get the pose, kind of like a stagger. Oh, copy, paste, like that. Kind of like that, I guess. Oh, oops. Yeah, what else is there to yap about? You know, Dokkan just did that. I guess we could yap about, like, something like Marvel Rivals. Oh, I gotta really fix this posing. It looks really weird. Let me actually, yeah, completely fix that. I guess I'll pull out my figure and just pull it while we yap about this. It was like, what else is there? Oh, you know, I don't actually know. Did I talk about this on Sunday? It was like, so my family has like an ice machine, okay? So you press the button and it makes the ice because it's like, oh, it saves space in the freezer. We bought it because it saves space in the freezer. And I'm like, okay, sure, whatever. But no one, I'm the only one who has to maintain the ice machine. I didn't even ask for it. I hate that thing. They make it so hard to clean. They make it hard to clean. It's annoying. And for some reason, when my family uses it, they kind of defeat the purpose because it's like they turn on the machine, they make a bunch of ice, and then they bag it up and then put it in the freezer and like, dude, just get an ice tray. Okay, I got kind of a pose up. Oh, I have it the wrong way, but eh. Let me see here. Yeah, no, I hate that ice machine. Like, I really want to throw it out, but it's like, oh man, it costs like $70 or something when we got it. I don't want to. That's a waste of money. Gotta use it until it breaks, even though it gets mold pretty often. And I'm the only one who has to clean it. I don't like this thing. I hate it. It just had to sneeze. Okay, let me actually fix this. So yeah, it's what? Was that already 10 minutes too? That's crazy. Crazy, I say. Yeah, that's actually kind of wild. 10 minutes. Doesn't feel like 10 minutes. It feels like not 10 minutes. Okay, is that the IK? No. Oh, I gotta fix the positioning for the legs again. Okay, there we go. Let me just... There we go. And then we'll start working on this side too now. Well, we'll fix the camera first. Let's make it make sense, Yeah, this model is really outdated. I gotta like, I need to make a new version of for this character, but I haven't had the chance to, because I was working on other models and stuff. But it is kind of neat. You can actually see like a huge like jump in up in quality between like models like these two. I'll use the new one later. I'll use a new one later for this guy. Oh yeah, forgot about that. His root bone's a little bit different too. He doesn't actually have a true root bone. It's just right here, because that everything's centered on that, which I'm not used to because I use it differently on the new ones. Wait, no, this is something like this. There are a bunch of stuff just poking, just like showing up in my phone, and I'm just like trying to catch my attention. Oh, actually, copy. Wait, no. Put this back there. Hide. There we go. I'm not gonna use the IKs for this just yet. So they can just sit there if they feel like it. I guess I'll just work on... I'll move it to this way first. Yeah, what else do I gotta... Anything new? Anything neat? This one I don't think can stretch out for too long, so let's pull out a different one. Yeah, I was talking to someone the other day, not the other day, earlier today, about how I was like, damn, I must be getting like old or something, because it's like, what, past like day or two, my lower back has been hurting. Like, I'm not that old, and I exercise. Why does my back hurt? And when I was talking to someone, they were just saying how it was the place I was like pointing at was probably my tailbone. So I looked up like, hey, if I have issues with my tailbone, what should I do? And it's like, oh, a lot of causes happen because of like poor seating. I'm like, oh, you know what? That makes sense. I have a gamer chair, and they kind of suck. Like, did you know that the design of a gamer chair came from someone who marketed? They were effectively not like a racing. They were racing chairs, like chairs for like in race cars that they marketed for gamers, and people really just took that hook, line, and sinker. They really believed that one. I believed that one until I learned that, and I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, let me just. And I might have done this wrong. Okay, let me just oh, I guess I just get rid of that. Move that back one. Get have it so it's like shifts your positioning to copy. You know what? Let me actually give you an example of the whole Dokkan OST thing. Because this is what's it? The active skill attack for Super Vegito. But let me pull up a. Like, it's a different style, but it's not like as hype. This one's for Vegito Blue from like a year and a half ago, and I think this one's like it's more hype. There we go. Though his like what's it, active skill attack isn't really that high. It isn't anything too crazy. It's just him doing like a punch, which yeah, it's a reference to the anime, but I'm like, eh. else we'll have something simple. It's always like, we gotta clean things up. We'll clean things up afterwards. Oh, I guess I gotta move the I didn't move the camera yet. Gotta. Yeah, you know, that's actually kind of pretty solid posing. Oh. Guess I did mess up a good amount of times, so. Like, look at that. That was like a few things, a few issues with the timeline. Okay. I guess we can just have me just yap about stuff like, oh, you know, I was starting to create a new setup for like streams. Like, if you remember a while ago how I had that set up for the hand cam for the 3D printing, I started setting up a new making a new setup where I was making a new setup so I can just spend all day yapping with while like you guys can watch me like play with my Beyblades, which I think could be neat. You know, these are like the new stuff, so it's like they're pretty crazy. Like, if they didn't have I'm pretty sure I've said this before. Like, if they didn't have roofs on them, they would be able to smash through wall, like hit through drywall. It's actually kind of crazy how strong they are. I'll just have it like this for now. I kind of need have a slight return. upset and everything back. At least some bones, like a little off, like that. Okay, there we go. Time to just, oop. Yeah, this looks like weird. Ew. But, you know, that's just like how rigging kind of looks, you know? Even though mine's a little bit different because I'm self-taught, I guess? I don't know. There's probably a better way to set some of these things up, but it's like... I partially don't know them, or I partially do know them, I just don't do it. Oh, you know, right now would be a great time to actually use the IK bones. Let me actually do that. Okay, where's the actual IK bone? Like, you can see how, like, it helps set up the punch. Yeah, let's see. How does it actually look? Yeah, that doesn't look anything too crazy. Let me actually get the IK for this too. Like, you can see how the IKs are, like, doing their job, kind of. And from here, pull back. Oh yeah, because the whole root moves too. Huh? Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, doing the rough animations for this type of stuff always takes a lot of time. You know, you just gotta just work through it. It's not like there's no real cheat code to making it faster. You just go. Oh, this one's kind of loud. Let me just... But yeah, all these are the new, like, Dokkan cards. So this one's the, transformation from Super Saiyan 3 Goku to the Great Ape. And then next one I'll play is, next one I'll play is the, Super Saiyan 4 transformation. Oh, actually, copy. Should probably, yeah, disadvantage of IK is sometimes the way the bone travels is not ideal. So yeah, you can see how, like, oh, also this one kind of looks a little weird. Okay, copy. Whoops. Okay, location. Oh, you know what? This doesn't work because I need a. I curved it too hard. Okay, whoops. Copy. Paste. I might have to do a bit of, like, funky camera tricks to get this to work. But, yeah, we'll get it done. This is the first, like, real time I actually got to... I'm getting to do, like, a fighting animation where it's equally balanced, I guess. And when I mean like equally balanced, I mean like it's a fair fight and not just like a stomp. Okay, let me actually get the camera in. Okay, there we go. From here, I think this. Shrink. Oh, I gotta slow this thing down. Something like that. Oh yeah, I gotta hide this head. Oh, whoops. I had to think about that for a bit, but I'm like, yeah, no, I gotta hide his head. It's like, oh, bend that down, just... You know, we'll have it like this. Or maybe we'll just like move his head down a bit. Because like the point of it is like you're not supposed, his head's supposed to be like out of the way so that the camera can actually see him getting hit. But I think doing it like that's a little... I have to think of something. Like, what if I, go into edit? What if I go into edit and then disconnect? Oh, actually, maybe I could just... I just shrink his head a little. Okay, maybe... Edit. Disconnect the neck, too. I just gotta remember not to do that. You know, something like this. A location. So it changes the perspective a bit more to, like, almost more up, right? Okay, let me just... There we go. I should probably also change the camera a bit, too. Because I don't think there's a good camera angle for this. Probably someone more like this. No, that's actually worse. Like this, maybe? Oh, wow. The music almost ended. It was almost over. I think this one's pretty nice, too. Hey, look at this. That's actually kind of what... I've been doing... It's all... The stream's been up for, like, an hour. And it's like, what have I done? Like 6 seconds? Okay. Then camera. Next. Next frame, we gotta fix where his head is. Oh. Nope, nothing too important. I'll probably stop after this because it's like having this in mind is just like, oh, I'm getting tired. Something like this. Then we have it lined up. Yeah, twisted body. Yeah. Get some of this back in motion. There we go. Yeah, I did not realize I made him this tall. It's probably like closer to like this. Pose isn't exactly right, but it's like, you know, you gotta save it for it to be the. It's close enough for now. So yeah, this whole section was okay. Let me see here. 3, 4. like 5 panels, like from the beginning all the way from here. Like this. I mean, this is part of it, but this is filler, and then but this is in the this is the panel. You know. Yeah, I'm really seeing the flaws in this specific model. Like, so I'm like, yeah, no, definitely. Next time I use this guy, he's using the other mod. I'm making a new one for him. Oh man, this one's rough to use. Proportions are weird, and then it's all that. Though I am gonna keep some of the proportions, like the big hands. Those were intentional. Yeah, no, that's actually, this is why, like, animation takes, like, for me, takes, like, forever. I'm like, oh, yeah, there's only 6 seconds. Well, it's been an hour, and I don't have that much free time. I think we're gonna call it in for the day, at least, for now. I'm not gonna stream later today. I'm kind of busy. I gotta go back to doing school stuff. But, I didn't yap completely about all this stuff. But, man, I would love to yap about linguistics, but people would not like that. It's like, yeah, oh yeah, this word comes from a different language where it comes from this, meaning this, and you can see how how people derive that into something else, how it changed into something else. I like thinking about how words change. Maybe I'll talk about that later next time. But yeah, we'll call it in. I'm not gonna do. I didn't want to do too much. An hour is probably a pretty okay amount of time to stream. So yeah, we'll call it in. So yeah, there's someone. Oh, there's someone on YouTube. Thank you, and there's someone on Twitch. Thank you. We'll call it in for today. Maybe I gotta think about like how to set these streams up to be more like, I don't know, consistent. I don't know, more aesthetically pleasing, maybe more entertaining as a as a stream of the ers. We gotta figure that out someday. Someday. It's been like 3 years. Someday. But I'll see you guys later, eh? Bye.